I have been out spending money on the start of a new storage system for all my floss. So talk about that in a moment. Hi, welcome back to another Random Friday, and welcome back to a random stitcher, which is me. My name is Lone, and I am from Denmark. Random Friday, that's a kind of a video where I just love to show all kinds of stuff and my cross-stitching, other crafts, and talking about stuff. So welcome, and I'm going to pause you. I'm pausing quite a bit in these videos because to kind of be kind to myself, I will try to limit the amount of editing afterwards. So by pausing, I don't have to cut, So today I'm going to show you I have started, at least, buying a new storage system for my floss, and I'm going to show you all kinds of other stuff. And in the end, there will be a stitch with me, and I'll try to catch up on some comments that I haven't answered in July. So this is probably a long video. Grab some coffee, or if you sometimes likes to be not coffee drinker, this one I just got it the other day, matcha lemon, and I have been drinking it for the last 2 evenings, and I have been sleeping better. Okay, so storage system. Let's start with that. I got my first payment from YouTube. I can't remember, a couple of weeks ago or something. And at first I was thinking about getting a new webcam because I really enjoyed doing filming with a webcam. But I also really wanted to get my floss sorted out. I have a mess in FLOSSTube. Nonsense. My floss is very a mess. I tried to sort it out in a different system with DMC groups. Not working out for me because I have them on rings, fine, but they're not in order, DMC order. And when I get some floss left over from a project, I just stick it in there. So maybe in one ring I have 4 of the same color, but scattered around, so I completely lose track of how much floss I have of each color. So I saw on Facebook there was some woman who had this system, kind of something like this anyway, and I decided to spend most of my YouTube money on this. So this is a Stanley multi-use cabinet with 30 drawers in. And they had it in my local whatever store that's called, where you can get tools and everything. So I got 8 of those. So now I have 240 drawers. It looks like this. So each drawer is, I don't know if I can take it out. Yes, I can. So each drawer is this size. And that's really perfect for skeins. So I can put it in there, or I can, if it's on a kind of a floss drop, I can kind of just fold it and put it in here. So, and there will be 1 drawer for each color. So I'm going to need more. So next time I get a payment from YouTube, I'm going to buy the last one. I think I calculated I needed 14 of these cabinets, and now I have 8, so I need 6 more, but I think I'm going to get 8 more because then I have extra for if I have special threads or if I have big amounts of hanks of floss. So you can get them in different sizes. So maybe the two last ones, I can get them with larger drawers. I don't know, let's see. But anyway, this is going to be a wonderful system, and you can hang them on the wall. There is the back here. See, there's holes here, so you can hang them, and you can stack them, because up here there is holes, so you can stack them on top of each other, so they're not, falling off or anything. So let me put this away. Just a minute. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. Of course, it will take up quite a lot of room on the wall. So some of my cross stitch will have to be moved. But it's going to be a wall of floss. Love that. So I got two other things. Yeah, one thing I have written down here, so I'm just looking down here. One thing, I talked about at one point that I did not know if I wanted to continue with the monetization, and because I was afraid of the pressure and what it would do to my health, mental health, I decided to keep it on, because then I can get things that I normally would not be able to buy now, which will be a benefit for the channel. And so I decided the money I spend on, the money I get from YouTube will be put in something for cross stitch and for benefit of this channel. And I do have some videos where I am not, because you can choose to have ads in the middle of a video. So not only in the start, not only in the end, but also in the middle. And I've chosen that some of my videos do not have ads in the middle, because I just think sometimes it's nice to come across a video where you don't have to wait for ads to be finished before you can move on. So some of my videos are without. Yeah, that's it. But I got two other things, which I found actually by coincidence. I wasn't looking for it, but in the back of my mind, I was thinking about some time soon I would get that. So it's a study planner. And this is from for September 24 and December 25. So it's not only for this year, end of the rest of this year. It is also for whole next year. So that is really, really good. And inside here you have the month, and you can write for each day a little bit. So there's going to be something FLOSSTUBE, I don't know, cross stitch in it. I haven't quite decided what. Maybe I will use it for kind of a logbook for my cross stitch. Maybe. That's one. And the price was, can't remember. Do I have a calculator? Just a minute. So yeah, this was a little over $7. And I like that it's a very hard, sturdy one. So, and you have rings, so you can bend it over if you want to show something in the video. So that's nice. And you have all the month here, all the days in the month here, and then you have a week also here. So nice one. The other one was a clipboard. I think it's called clipboard. $4.39. So here, if I want to show a cross stitch, I can attach it here and show you, instead of me trying to hold it and it flaps. And and look what's inside. All kinds of notes here, small ones, and checklists, daily plan, weekly plan, and a big one here. So if next time I do a Flosstube and I want to write everything down, I can do it here and have it all in one. So that's really amazing. So this one is kind of a sticky ones. So if you take one off here, it sticks. So you can stick it on something. Like that. I was so bummed that I couldn't have it in the same pattern as this. It would be really nice if I could, but I couldn't. It was only this, so yeah. So I know the lighting in here suggests that it's evening, but it's not. It's just a very rainy, gloomy day here in Denmark. So it's rather dark. And I have also put curtains on the window because I was annoyed that when the sun was shining and I wanted to do a video in the early morning, I had just sun blasting in my face. So I decided to do that. And so it's a little bit dark in here, but I hope we can handle it. So yeah, it has been a great week for me. I hope you had a great week also. The first couple of days, of course, after we came home from holiday Saturday, I was tired. And I found myself, because I was tired, stress level, I couldn't find myself right when I came home. It was just like my spirit or something was still on Holiday Island, let's say. I was sad leaving that place. And I was kind of still there, and I still haven't landed. So it took me a couple of days, and but now I'm all here, and we really have had a great week. My husband and I, we have gone back into meal planning again, and the running schedule also is on again, so we are running every other day. So yesterday my husband had a day off. He has that most weeks, 1 day off work, and then he works longer hours the other days. And so yesterday we went to, I haven't called you. Yesterday we went to to kind of get a week of groceries shopping in a shopping mall. Normally I don't go that place because it stresses me out insanely. But the reason why it has been stressing me out a lot is because I have been so filled up with stress before. And now we're kind of, if you see it like you have a cup, and my stress level is how much is in the cup. And because I have been like, the cup was all full all the time with stress. So a little bit I put on top of it and it flows over. So that's how I have been for some months. And during July, I really got time off to reflect and think and relax and meditate and everything. So my stress is no longer on top of the cup, it's way down. So I actually are capable of going to shopping mall with my husband and do some shopping without me collapsing and getting anxiety attack and everything. So I'm very grateful and quite proud of myself for really doing something about it and not just going with the flow. And because this is a very good direction for me, I can feel it. So we got that grocery shopping yesterday for a week, whole week of meals and everything. So we did it very calming. We tried to have fun while we did it. Where we went around in that big shopping supermarket and tried not to rush, because sometimes when you just rush through and get your supplies and your groceries, at least for me, it really switch on that stress signal. I just, woo, I'm so stressed. I want to get out. But we just took it very calm, easy, and really enjoyable. So I also went in, my daughter's birthday is coming up. So I went, I have purchased her gift online, click and collect. So there was a shop in the mall where I just could walk in and said I have a package, and they handed it to me and I could walk out again. Easy peasy, quiet, calm, no stress. So yeah, I really love that. And yeah, just reading here what I have been writing. So yeah. Generally, I would say that I am feeling much more relaxed than before July. I feel like all the reflecting I have done has really paid off. So there's no question that I am on the right path now, and I'm really, really happy about that. So yeah. Also, my husband and I have been are doing very good. We have been together for... There's a lot of information, get it right? Personal information. I hope you're okay with that. But we've been together for 7 years. And I think like every marriage is up and down. We have never been very down. We have always have a nice relationship. Yes, very nice. But he has had a period with depression. And I was stressed, so of course there's sometimes tension, and but he is so good now. He got that medication, and he's taking it every day, and he is happy, and he's back to his old self. And since I also are feeling better, we have amazing days these days. Yesterday was very lovely weather, warm. So we sat on the patio. He has gotten this Titanic. It's kind of a mini building set, got from Temu. He also got a race car, and I got this Titanic. I was planning on doing it, but I just decided, no, that's just too small pieces for me. But he sat doing that on the patio, and I took out my diamond painting, and we wonderful. We just sat there and we laughed and talked, and yeah, wonderful. So yeah, I'm just really loving those days. I think I'm very low down. Can I get up? I think I got it now. Oh, so yeah, I think it's okay now. Yeah, so this weekend, actually tomorrow, just a minute. Oh man, I got a hair in my eye. Yeah, tomorrow, my granddaughter is visiting for a sleepover. So my husband is going to make pancakes for her because that's just her favorite. And yeah, she's 8 years old, and she is fireball. She's very fun. She's a fun little girl. She is the school vacation is over now actually. So Monday, her and her big brother is going back to school, and she is starting in 2nd grade, and he is in 4th grade, I think. So yeah, yeah, they are growing. That's amazing how fast they grow, which means I'm getting old. Oh man. Yeah, we're thinking about taking her to I don't know, Tiger Copenhagen, I think it's called. Many years ago, it's a shop that has been in Denmark for many years. it was like, when it started out, it was like a dollar shop or something where you could get all things was around $1-2 or something. It has since developed, and now you can you have that in many countries. That Tiger Copenhagen, I think it's called Tiger Copenhagen, and they have a lot of stuff. So that's actually where I got those. So I noticed, because it's school start coming up, I noticed they had a lot of stuff. So I am planning on taking Anna there so she can pick out some cute stuff. She is all about cute, pink, girly stuff. So let's see what we can get. It's quite a reasonable prices they have. So let's see. She's all in for cute pencils and erasers stuff. So let's see. I think we're going to talk about crafting now. I'm going to talk about knitting, a little bit of diamond painting, and I'm going to show you some new patterns I got from Etsy, and cross stitch. And in the end, we're going to do a little stitch with me. And I think I am... let's get to that. So let's start with diamond painting. So do you remember, I think it was Monday, when I showed you that big diamond art club, Venice Still Life, where I talked about maybe cutting it and do it in by pieces. I did that. I have been cutting it, and man, it was almost got an anxiety attack by cutting that big one, because it was an expensive one. I paid, I think 2 years ago or something. I can't remember. But it was my birthday money from a couple of people, so it was very expensive. And now I have just cut it. But if that means that I can finish it, I'm all good. I'm all for it. So this was the first one. As you can see, I cut out this. This is the... I don't know if it's called that in English, but in Danish it's Marcus Place, church, Venice. And so I started down here with some buildings, and that's the first piece. And I have cut in, because I did the lower bottom part, so I think I have 2 of these sizes left and a little piece, and then the rest of the bottom. So when doing it like that, it's almost like it's doable. Yeah, it doesn't look that scary when I see it like this. So of course the big thing is, how can I put it together? So I have put washi tape on here. So these rows here, those are not to be diamond painting now. I'm going to, when I have done these all things, finish those, I'm going to stick them together, put tape on the back, and this is going to be removed, and the part that will leave up to it, next to it, will be together also and have the same row, so that I can hide this edge here, hopefully with diamonds on top of it. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. I did it with my Hogwarts Express. Came out okay, I think. So let's see if we can do it with this also. A little bit scary. But the other thing I showed you also was that little seagull picture. I think I showed you. If not, I can, because I have it in Pattern Keeper. Yeah, it's this one. Seagull on the beach. And I have done this. The bottom part of the seagull. It's turning out pretty, I think. Better than I expected. So, yeah. That is that for diamond painting. So I would like to show you some patterns. This table is shaking. I'm very interested to see if the picture just going like this. So yeah, I got some new patterns from Etsy. I would like to show them to you. This one I got a while ago, and when I was planning this video, I was thinking, have I showed you this? I cannot remember, but I'm showing it now. This one is a rose. I'm going to do this in diamond painting. It's too big for me to do in cross stitch, but in diamond painting it's going to be very pretty. All the white drops, water or whatever, it's going to be with some crystals or something, so it's going to be shiny. How big is this? That was not what's supposed to be. View PDF, that's what I was going for. Okay, watercolor rose. Can I have some? It is a big one. There's 18 pages in the PDF file, so it's going to be a rather big one, but and there's a lot of colors. You can see. Oops. Try to hold it up here. Oh, okay. I just there it is. So there's just a lot of colors. So that will be diamond painting. I think it's going to be maybe 60 by 80 or something centimeters. So big one. It's not going to be now. I don't know when, but I have some other patterns that I want to do in diamond painting when I have completed some, because I have to complete something before I move on, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I got this one. This is called Tuscany View. I absolutely love this one. So colorful, and yeah, it is what my favorite things to do in Tuscany. Just sitting there at a cafe and have a glass of wine, looking out on the beautiful landscape and eating stuff. Yeah. So for that I paid $3.90. Then I have another one that's called Torador, from Spain. Yeah, it's a Spanish. Torero. Is it called Torador? It's some guy with a bull. Yeah, let's see. That's just a small one, and I think it's so fun and so cute. So this one I think is going to be diamond painting also, because I'm not fond of full coverage pieces in cross stitch. So possibly it's a I can't have hands on because my table is shaking. Yeah, so I think it's going to be diamond painting, this one, but isn't it just cute? And that's a little bit double kind of for me, because I actually doesn't like that in Spain, but it is kind of their culture and has been for many, many years. I don't know even if they're doing it anymore, but there's no spears, so it's just that funny guy being attacked by a bull, and as long as they're not hurting the bull in this picture, and as far as I know, they are not hurting bulls anymore, and so that's fine by me. But I would never ever want to support any of that, because no, we are not harming children and animals here. Nope, nothing like that. I can't even harm a fly or a spider. I just help them outside, carrying them in my hand. My husband is taking the spider. Yeah, it's a living creature. Okay, next is just a small one. This is going to be cross stitch. I think it's very cute. It's just so much me, with all those cute animals I like to do. And cats. Kitties. Kitties. I love kitties. So this is kind of a mannequin kitty. And I paid $3.30 for that. The Torador thing, I paid $1.50 for it. So I think I have shown you all the patterns. So let me go back to my checklist and see what my next thing is. Yep. Next up is knitting. Didn't I show you my knitting stuff last time? Well, I have been working on the sweater. This one. Yep. It was a free pattern I got from somewhere. And I found some yarn in my local supermarket, alpaca yarn. Very cheap. It was 2 for something. So I finally got to the point where I could get sleeves separated. So here it is, the sleeves. And this is upside down. It's going to be like this. So yeah, I think it's going to fit me. But I don't know. I cannot try it on because this here is this circle hoop knitting thing is not big enough to get over me. So yeah, I cannot try it on. But yeah, I think it looks great. So yeah, I managed to find the same colors. I don't know if there might be a little bit of difference in the shading because it's not the same. In the back here, there's something called color and lot. So sometimes you get the same color number 12, but it's different lot, and so maybe the color is a little bit off. I hope that because I'm putting those 2 colors together that they not be shown, because I don't know if that's the same lot or not. But anyway, it's just a sweater for me. It's just me knitting to the television, and I have the thing with this yarn is it's shedding like mad. So if I'm wearing a dark t-shirt, I have a fur all of a sudden. So, it's okay. So next up now is we are getting to the cross stitch. So yeah, this week I finished the red puppy. Oh, I had to change t-shirt because that was fluffy. So imagine when you're sitting and knitting for an hour. I'm just a fluff ball. I don't think I have chosen that yarn if I have known it, but yeah. So yeah, I finished the red puppy. So if you haven't seen it before, this is the one. Big red puppy. That's supposed to be there. There's some ninja stitches I need to do. I decided to make it into a pillow, and I decided to do this and make it into a small pillow. Something that is not going to be used, only for decoration on top of my couch. So that is one that I'm a little bit proud of that, finishing it, because I didn't think that I would ever finish it. I started it last year, and yeah, I talked about that. But yes, so now I don't exactly know where I'm going. I had a plan that says I'm going to finish FRIDAY, but now I just find myself not knowing what I really want. So I have been taking out some different projects. I did get a little bit in with FRIDAY. me see if I can, if you're here for the first time, I'm going to show you what Freddy looked like. This is Freddie Mercury from Queen. Not doing the background. The fabric I'm using has some pattern on it, so I managed to get up to 87%, so I have stitched 3%. That's good, I think. So here's all the lovely colors. Love that. So yeah, he's in the frame, but here he is. So I have been stitching here. But I don't know. I think I think I allow myself to not be bound to something and just stitch what I feel like. So I actually turned to, that was the first I turned to after I finished the Big Red Puppy, because I didn't know what to do. Got that cross-stitch blues. So yeah, this one. Okay, I don't know what that is. Joy Sunday Beaters. And so I have been stitching on that when I have not been knitting or diamond painting. So I started with I did this a little bit, and so I went over here, and this is wrong, it should be yellow. So, and I also stitched with that color up here, so I just, that hair looks wrong, because if you see it here, it's going to be yellow. So frogging, yeah, frogging. But it's going to be very pretty, I think. It's going to be very pretty when it's done. So I think I'm just going to continue that. I forgot to show the stickers I'm going to put on all the drawers. I think it's going to be these stickers. They have DMC code on and the correct color. So maybe I need to get some more. I don't know if I have enough for all colors. So let's see. Yeah, so I was also thinking about, that was because I did a video for my Danish channel, and I actually pulled this out, took this out. So I was also thinking about maybe I should throw my love on that and try to finish that one, but it is such a big one. It is 11 count, so, and it's not full coverage, so it's kind of minimal stitching. Minimal, not minimal, but it could be worse anyway. It is a big one. Size, it is 80 by something. So, yeah, 217 by 326 stitches. But it is, as I said, it's partial, so all the white hair is not going to be done. So maybe, and it is a beautiful one, it's an easy one, big areas with the same color. So maybe I just throw my love on that. Yeah. I don't know, and I think I'll just go. I will not commit myself to something if I think it's not now, because I absolutely want to finish Freddy, and I'm going to finish Freddy. I just don't know if it's going to be now, but definitely going to finish something. Maybe, I don't know, because this bead, it looks small. Yeah, it is small, but it's 16 count, so it's 110 by 110. So there is over a little under 10,000 stitches in, and I don't think I can stitch that in 1 month. So, and my husband also said, why is it so important that you finish it in this month? And he's right. Have fun. Do what you want. Do what you, do whatever tickles your fancy. Is that a word? Is that even a way of saying things? I don't know. But let me see what I have been writing. Yeah, I have written that I want to enjoy the process and not be that focused on finishing stuff, because I am mostly focusing on not stressing myself out and stay in the moment and don't let the stress get to my head. Okay. I talked about my husband yesterday that sometimes I can get stressed because I have more than one hobby. I have cross stitch, I have diamond painting, I have knitting. And sometimes when I sit and do some diamond painting, I am, oh man, now I don't get that much done in cross stitching. And the same when I'm knitting, oh, now I don't get that much done in diamond painting and cross stitching. But really, it doesn't matter. As long as you're having a wonderful time with what you're doing, there's no rush. I know I'm going to finish stuff because that is what I will do. But I think I need a kind of a transition period where locking in on which I'm going to finish. Right now, I'm just this. And I am like that every time I finish a larger project. I had the same when I finished my flower cat. Completely the same feeling. And when I finished a cat city, completely the same. So I know that's just me. And eventually I will have locked in on which one I'm going to finish. So, all good. My husband really wants me to finish Friday. We'll see. Well, that was it for me today. No, that's not it. Yeah, that was it for me talking. And now I will switch over to do some stitching. And I think I will stitch on Mr. Freddy this time. So let me set it up and get those comments out and see if there's some I need to answer. So yeah, just a second. Hi. So I'm back. I have gotten Freddy out, and where I got to when I finished yesterday, I think it was down here. And this is a color 745, and I need to do an area here and lower down. Let's see what we can do today, because I also needed to read out some comments, and I don't know if I can stitch and do that, so let's see, but at least I can get going here. So I actually want to start by saying I'm sorry. Yeah, I would like to start with apologizing, because I mentioned last time members, and there was one I forgot. So let me thank all my members of this YouTube channel. Callie Jenny, she has a FLOSSTube, a channel. Truth 2. Then there's Maltese Stitcher. She's also got a YouTube channel. Liz Walker Watts. And then there's Missing in a Stitch. And I believe she also has a cross stitch channel. And I actually think I didn't mention her last time. So huge apology from me. And Melanie M. Those are the members, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And if you also want to support my little channel, you can do so very cheap. It's only $1 or something a month. So yeah, and yeah, you just get mentioned. That's all. I don't have it in me to do more videos or anything. So if I did, I would absolutely do members video. But at the same time, I think everybody should be able to watch my content, my very important content. Yeah. So let's get to those comments. I have just realized that I am absolutely not able to do stitching and reading comments. So what I will do is I'm going to stitch, and then I will do a voiceover reading the comments. So when I'm done, I will be right back and talk to you live. No, not live, but yeah, you know. So let's get some stitching done. So let's look at some comments. I'll start with the members and go back a couple of weeks. Kelly Jenny, she is so good at commenting and always says such sweet things. So 3 weeks ago, I did a video with from Prague, where I was in Prague, and she said, and she loved the updates and photos of my travel, and yeah, also that my puppy looks amazing. So thank you for that, Kelly Jenny. And then there was a unboxing I did for Biggest Craft where I had that little hedgehog, and there she really loved it. What a cute little hedgehog. And she also told me that because I got that from Spring brand, where the floss was strange and maybe it was Egyptian floss, and she informed me that if you get 14 count and 16 count, there will be Egyptian cotton floss. So I think that's what I got actually, but I think it was 14 count I got. Yeah, so Liz Walker also commented she loved outdoor stitching, so thank you, Liz. And she loved, that was the video I did when I was doing the beaded cross stitch out in the nature. And she loved views and sound of nature. Me too. Also, she had a piece of advice for me doing beaded with, she advised me to do row by row instead of random putting beads in. So yeah, took that advice and actually had done a couple of rows, and it definitely looks prettier. So yeah. Then there was a video with me catching up from holiday, back from holiday, where I showed what I have been doing with my big red puppy. And Liz Walker said that she also had that in her stash and patiently waiting. She wanted to start it, but yeah, she wanted to complete a few whips first. So maybe it will be a start for her in 2025. And Liz, I'm very looking forward to hear from you when you think of that, when you are starting it, how it is for you. And now I am tired in my head. I don't know if you can hear it, but I have trouble finding my English word, and that is a sign that I'm tired in my head. So yeah. And yeah, then there was a finish my big red puppy video where I showed the French knots, and Kelly Jenny really loved the French knots, and several others of you also commented that my French knots are pretty enough. So thank you so much for that. That was the members, and now we're moving over to others. So I have chosen to take those out, comments out with questions in it. I think some of them, maybe all, I have answered, but I still, let me just read a couple of them. So Angela, I think I talked about that in the video. She asked me which song was my favorite Queen song, and I do love Radio Gaga, but Love of My Life, that's just a beautiful song, I think. So that's absolutely one of my favorites. And Yanni, She is from Denmark, I believe. She asked me where I got that big red puppy, and I think it was from VIP Cross Stitch. But if you want it, you can try and just search Google for Joy Sunday Big Red Puppy, and it should show maybe even several stores where you can get it. So, yeah. Then there was a monastery. I was showing all my 75 not started cross-stitch kits, and there was a Just Sunday called Snow Monastery. And Betty Ma, she asked where I got that Sunday, Joy Sunday Monastery stamped. And I think I remember that it was from AliExpress. So, and it was so nice I found it stamped. Whip parades, where I was kind of sorting out my whips. In Bloom Therapy, Carly, she said, what a lovely dog. I was showing Albert. She has 3 dogs herself. Wow. And oh, what? That's so nice of you. She says, I love your videos. You feel like a friend because you're so open with all you tell. No filters. You're yourself. And you're worth it. And she's from Belgium, not from Denmark. So, yeah. Thank you so much. I'm not sure what to call you, but in Bloom Therapy. Yeah. Thank you so much for your comment. And yeah, I try to be always open and just myself, because anything else is just too hard. So always easy to be yourself. Yeah, then there was a random Friday stories and stitches from an island in Denmark. That's where I talked about Revros at the holiday house. Abra Dexter asked, isn't it wonderful when you take a vacation and it turns out beautifully? Yes, indeed. And we did have a wonderful vacation holiday in that house on that island. I loved every second of it. So Pinky SSJ asked 6 days ago. It was for that video, Huracan video, and my unboxing. What is your favorite brands? And I also think I answered that in a video, but I can tell you that is Joy Sunday. I think they have beautiful selection, and I love 14 count, and Joy Sunday have a lot of 14 count, but I don't like always the amount of backstitching, but you can pick Joy Sunday projects that is not that heavy on backstitching. So that was the question. I decided to continue with these pieces because I needed to get Freddie. Yeah, there's several moved in the frame. Comments so on that. They think my French knots are pretty. Kelly, Quills and Cruises. So, but better you than me, because I loathe them. I will substitute a bead instead, or just not do the stitch at all. That's fine. I have never been crazy about that. About that French knot, I always been a little bit scared of them. Yeah, and by the way, I have switched over to stitch a little bit on that beads. So, yeah. Okay. And there's a lot of nice, sweet comments to congratulate me on finishing my puppy, and that is pretty. So, Angela says, spectacular job with the French knots. Watching your French knot gives me confidence to do some when it's my time on my European town. I cannot tell you how happy that made me feel. And there was also some other that said that it gave them courage to do the French knots. I'm so happy that maybe I did that French knots, those French knots, and maybe some actually feel that it's doable and not that scary. So that made me so happy. And I wish I could see that European town when it's finished, Angela, because I know the piece and it's so beautiful. Natalia, yeah. She says it's okay to have the blues. I was talking about the cross-stitch blues after a finished project. Just pick up another project and feel happy again. And you're absolutely right. That's the best thing to do. Just need to find the right one, I think. So Elizabeth Krafnik 2 days ago wrote, I think maybe I can do a French knot now. I don't know. I don't want to, but I have projects waiting for them. It looked clear to me finally. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that it may have given you courage to do it. Yes. Sleepy Callio, she wrote, the 8th French knot I did. Besides it, there was a regular cross stitch in black that didn't get crossed, or maybe it is just off-centered. And I answered her that thanking her, and also amazing that she saw it, but thanked her for it, because she also says my brain would make me go to what she say. Don't know if that would bother you or not later, and absolutely would have. So I haven't seen that, so I just thanked her for telling me. And she apparently has been a little bit worried how I would take it, but I was just happy that somebody told me, and I would never get angry or anything about that. It's only helpful, so thank you for that. Betty Ma says, nice job, starting this next month. So I wonder, Betty, is that the red puppy you're starting? That's amazing. French knots look really good. Thank you so much. So yeah, it sounds like a couple of you are doing that big red puppy. It is a beautiful one. So Ellen Meester is writing, you have a really beautiful finish. The French knot are just perfect. I'm very happy about that. That it does not look... Sometimes when you don't always know what you're doing, it can be a little bit, is it okay? Yeah. So, yeah. I think that was, I covered the questions, and you all are just so sweet. Stitching in the Bluegrass, she says, I love spending time with you and all your various projects. Thank you for taking the time to share with us. I mean, and always be yourself, right? Watching your videos always make my day. Cool coffee mug, that was the one I got from my holiday. And talked about Albert, where I talked about he has gotten the ticks, and her dogs have been getting a lot of ticks this year too. So she treated them with medicine, and we should have done that also, but completely forgot. Yeah. So yeah, that was the comments, and a very, very big thank you for... no, I have to say this. Funkin' Tans, she says, or he, I don't know if he or she, Funkin' Tans, it sounds German almost. Loving Albert, I have 2 Shih Tzus. They're stubborn, but so lovely. They are named Daisy and Cosmo. I just have to say hi to Daisy and Cosmo, and Albert is very stubborn too. I think that's the trademark for Shih Tzu. Oh man, he is so stubborn sometimes. my other dogs, when do you want to go for a walk? They come jumping, and he's just, I really gotta pee, but I'm going to hide underneath the couch and not come out before I think it's time. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, Sleepy Calico also said, when I was 10, I had a classmate whose parents were from Denmark. The mom and later the classmate stitched patterns from Eva Rosenstand and Clara Weaver. My accent always reminds me of learning to cross stitch. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Danish. When I started doing these videos, I actually really hated to listen to my Danish accent, but I've come to accept it. That's just what it is. So yeah, that was the comments. I could go on, but I had to stop sometime. But I hope from now on I'll be able to keep up the comments, and if not, I will read up comments again. I always give them a heart. I always give them a heart because I love your comments. So, and I wanted to know that I love them, even though I don't answer them straight away. So thank you ever so much for your comments. So yeah, that was the comments, questions. As I said, this is a voiceover, so there's still a couple of minutes left before I am going to finish this. But this bee eaters, I really love that little piece because it's 16 count, and that is probably also why it's looking pretty. And the smaller the stitches are, the less pixelated it looks. So and I don't struggle really finding the little holes. I did at first when I started because I thought I did a lot of 11 count, and then going down to 16 count, that's big difference. So, but now it just feels natural. Maybe also because my FRIDAY is 16 count. Oh yeah. But looking forward to the weekend. I think my house is still quite a mess. I haven't completely gotten all the laundry done, and Anna is coming tomorrow, so maybe I should get a move on and get the house straightened out a little. I think she doesn't care. She's 8 years old. I think she doesn't care whether or not our house is clean, as long as there's room for her. And there's room for us to do stuff together. And yeah, I think we're going to do a little diamond painting. She likes diamond painting. So I have some projects that is off canvas, and it is with crystals, and she loves crystals. So I think we're going to do that. And my husband is making pancakes. He's so good at making pancakes. I think it's over the years he more and more has taken over cooking dinner. I do also sometimes, but it is not something that's really interesting me. I'm interested in eating something that tastes good, but I'm not very good at cooking really. So he has picked it up, and he likes it actually. He is also a surprise to himself because he never thought he would like cooking, but he actually do. So that's a win-win situation right there. Yeah, but yesterday we actually booked next year's holiday also. Yeah, we was determined to go back to Læsø, the island. So we booked a kind of a cottage on a camping site, a brand new cottage. They have several new ones, and the bigger, you can fit 6 persons in there, but we're only going to be 2. So it's new, and there's a patio, and you have your own bathroom, your own kitchen, TV, everything is there. So it's like a holiday house, just in a camping site. So we wanted to try that. It was a little bit cheaper than a holiday house, so we could stay there 10 days instead of just 7. So we got a longer vacation. That's going to be lovely. I'm really looking forward to that. We rang up there, phoned and asked if we could book it, and we booked it. So that's really looking forward to that. So I think that was it from me today. So I did a little stitching, a lot of talking, a little stitching on Friday and on these beads. So So I stitched a little bit on here with the yellows. So yeah, and Friday also yellow here. So can almost not see it because it's almost the same colors as the print, but yeah, it's okay. So I think this is going to be very good. I need to pick this up. That's frogging. Okay, so but that was it from me today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to the members. I'm sorry I forgot you missing in a stitch. I'll try to do better. It has been a crazy month. And I want to say thank you to all that had commented, and just keep those comments coming, because I love to hear from all of you. If you haven't done so already, I hope you'll consider subscribing, and remember to like the video. And I'll be back and do another video all of a sudden very soon, I think. So probably next week. But I wish you a wonderful weekend, and take care and happy stitching. Bye bye.